So the Minnesota Vikings made a move earlier today, which involved the Houston Texans, which were sitting at number 23, where Minnesota now sits at number 23. Um, and to me, I'm gonna just get right to it. Look, typical Minnesota Vikings behavior would be, oh wow, we got two first round picks, we got a chance at moving up in the draft. Logical thinking would be just like what I'm about to give you guys. We got two first round picks, and we can move up and finally get our guy. We can finally get our quarterback. But typical Minnesota Vikings behavior from years past, franchise history, typical behavior is Minnesota will typically sit at number 11 and number 23 in hopes that they can land one of the quarterbacks to fall to number 11, and then pick up I don't know, like a cornerback or a safety. Cornerback, because right now we're pretty loaded at safety at number 23. No, screw all of that. Minnesota needs to go all in, and they need to move up. Look, the teams that aren't going to budge on anything unless you give them three first round picks, which is what Minnesota wanted to do last year for Anthony Richardson. You don't believe me? Look it up. The Minnesota Vikings were willing to offer three first round picks for the services of Anthony Richardson. The Colts denied that. They didn't take that offer, and they drafted Anthony Richardson. Now, with Minnesota getting the number 23 for pick in the first round of this year's draft, and along with being the number 11 pick, what's getting my attention, where my mind is leading me to, is Minnesota was willing to give up three first round picks to get Anthony Richardson, right? What's any different this year? We need our guy. Kevin O'Connell needs to finally get a quarterback. There's no excuses. I don't want to hear no. We need to wait and see if we can get an offensive lineman, cornerback. We need help on the O line, D line, anything that you can think of. No, 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 no. The reason why Minnesota has never had a franchise quarterback is because they've always been right where they're at this year. Anywhere from picks number, like, I don't know, like 7 to like anything higher, all the way to 30, 31, 30, or whatever it is. They've never, ever, ever, ever sunk their teeth in at trading up and getting a quarterback that's supposed to be like a franchise style quarterback. My thing is, who are they aiming for? Who are they going for? There's no way in hell Kwesi Adolfo-Mensah and Kevin O'Connell haven't identified the quarterback. The only question I have is what style of quarterback they're gonna want. If Kirk Cousins, if that was a style of quarterback that they wanted, they would have kept Kirk Cousins. But then they let him go, and then they brought in somebody that's like a generic version of Kirk Cousins, Sam Darnold. So it kind of like makes you wonder, like, that's the style that Kevin O'Connell wants right there, like a Matthew Stafford back when he was in LA with the Rams when they won the Super Bowl. Matthew Stafford, and when he was in Washington, it was Kirk Cousins. So he can mold the quarterback to be that type of quarterback. So that kind of like, it would be a shocker to me if they go Jaden Daniels out of LSU or Caleb Williams. I feel strong that they're going to do everything they possibly can to get Drake Maye. They're going to go all in. This is a new era in Minnesota Vikings football. Look, the days of us sitting back and waiting for a we've had every position possible that can be elite Hall of Fame status except that quarterback position. Kevin Williams, we've had great players. Chad Greenway, we still got Harrison Smith. We've had wide receivers every single era. One thing that we have not had is, I'm gonna go back to it, the quarterback position. Look, I'm not personally a fan of Drake Maye, but damn it, it's about time we draft a quarterback in the top 5. I'm looking at these teams 1 through 5, right? Minnesota's got a strong chance of moving up now to the number 5 overall pick, because the Chargers, and we might even be able to get Asante Samuel Jr. off of them. I don't know, maybe. It's just a hypothetical thought right there. It's just a thought right there, right? The Chargers are looking to get under a certain number before Wednesday or something like that, so they can meet the salary cap. So we might be able to do a massive trade with the Chargers. Because look, if you look at it, number one, the Bears, there's not enough belief for Justin Fields. He's out. He's out. I don't think the Bears are going to keep him. I think they're going to get Caleb Williams. And then Washington, the Commanders, right there, that's going to be the tricky one. Look, the Commanders are not in tank mode. They're not in tank mode. Look, we can make fun of them for any possible reason that you want to make fun of them for. Fine, go ahead, have at it. But they would not have spent the type of money that they spent on bringing in all these free agents. Like if you look them up, Google search them, Google search Washington Commanders free agency tracker. I don't know how you would pull it up, but look it up. I seen a clip of it. I seen a meme or whatever. I seen like they brought in like a dozen free agents, so they're not looking to give up that number 2 pick. I feel like they're gonna go Jaden Daniels. That's where I think he's gonna go. Caleb Williams, number 1 of the Bears. Jaden Daniels, number 2, and the Patriots. This is where it gets tricky, right? The Patriots are also bringing in free agents and all that, but this is the one that kind of gets me and it kind of throws everything off. Because the Cardinals, they got their quarterback. They're going to go after Marvin Harrison Jr. The Patriots don't get Marvin Harrison Jr., but the Patriots need a quarterback. They wouldn't have traded Mac Jones had they wanted to go after a wide receiver. They would have been like, oh, we got our guy. No, they're going to go after a quarterback. And right there, that's the one. If the Patriots get Drake Maye right there, that's going to mess everything up for everybody. I think Minnesota, that's the one that they really have to try and get that pick right there, the number 3 pick. Because we're either going to get Jaden Daniels or Drake Maye. I think what Minnesota's going to do, what they're setting up for the NFL draft, since they were willing to give up 3 first-round picks for Anthony Richardson last year and it didn't happen, it's going to happen this year. The Patriots, they're not in for what's the guy's name? Gerard Mayo, the former linebacker and now head coach of the Patriots. That guy, he's looking to make he's looking to put his fingerprints on this franchise. He got rid of a quarterback for like a 6th-round pick, Mac Jones. And it's gonna be tough, but I feel like Minnesota's gonna put it all on the line. They're gonna offer 3 first-round picks for the number 3 overall pick, regardless if it's Drake Maye or Jaden Daniels. Number 4, it's gettable, but good luck getting Drake Maye and that at number 4. I think if Drake Maye and Jaden Daniels are at number 3, Minnesota's making the call, and they're gonna give up 3 first-round picks. Because Denver, all these other teams behind Minnesota, they're going to be waiting on that number 2 pick. They're going to see who falls on number 3. So, and plus you also got to think Marvin Harrison Jr. is out there too. He's going to the Cardinals. There's nobody out there in Arizona for Kyler Murray to throw to. Not that I could think of. The Chargers, I think anywhere from 3 to 5, Minnesota's going to fall right there, but I'm pretty sure they're going to get the number 3 overall pick. They're going to give up 3 first-round picks. These for the number 11, number 23 pick, and next year's first-round pick. They have to hit on the quarterback. They don't hit on the quarterback, Kwesi Adolfo-Mensah is going to be a short tenure. He can have an explosive offseason all he wants. But if he does not hit on the quarterback, if he does not hit this year, in this draft right here, a quarterback that looks like he's promising, he's going to be out. He's going to be out. Kevin O'Connell, that'll be the scapegoat, but Kevin O'Connell will be right behind him because he's supposed to be this quarterback guru and all this and that, offensive brilliance and all. I have yet to see him develop a quarterback other than being around Kirk Cousins. So now, with all the moves that they've made in Minnesota, the time is now. They have to move up to New England. They have to get to the number 3 pick. Give up 3 first-round picks. We need our quarterback. We've had, like I said before, we've had Hall of Famers at every single position on that roster except that quarterback spot. And we need one, damn it. We need a quarterback. Make the move, Kwesi.